say about space? Don't think too hard about how far away the stars actually are. Well, turns out that's good advice. I spent too long looking out the porthole in my sleeping shelf, and I got really sick. I landed safe, but the nausea really messed me up. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get started here. It's super different from home. Employee here means something else entirely. Anyway, look, I promise I'll call home more often. Don't worry about me, okay? I just got a little upset stomach. I took your advice, Dad. I went to a small clinic to see if they could help me with the space sickness. Everything moves so fast here. I sat down in the doctor's exam room and he started telling me about this neural augment. By the time I realized it was optional, they'd already finished the installation. So, I guess I got a brain mod now. Your kid's growing up, Dad. At least to stop the nausea. I feel pretty okay, actually. Weird, but definitely okay. I went to meet up with Callie today, Dad. She lives in a huge apartment building. Seems like she's doing pretty good for herself. When I told the security guard I was looking for my cousin, he cracked up. Says everyone has a cousin on Titan. Callie said she barely recognized me. I'm all grown up, and I got the brain mod now, too. Anyway, she's letting me crash on her floor for a while until I can save up for my own habitat pod. That's the main way people live here on Titan, these pods. Things are gonna go fine, Dad. Callie said this mod actually makes it easier for me to get certain kinds of jobs. I'll be in touch, okay? Dad, I made a mistake. I bought a protein bar from a street stall, and, well, it cost way more than I thought it would. Callie says it's a scam, but most scams aren't illegal on Titan. Callie says so long as you aren't scamming the council, they don't care. Look, I don't want to tell you how much money I lost. It was a lot, but I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried either. Everything is fine. Callie got me some leads on the job hunt. Meantime, I can make a little cash in the monetization stations. You heard of them before? They pay you to watch ads. 1 hour sitting there pays more than I made in a week back home. It's going to be good, Dad. Everything's going to work out. Dad, those monetization stations are wild. I know the idea freaks you out, but they're honestly not bad. Actually, I like them. I feel like I can still see the ads even when I come out. Makes it hard to get your bearings with all those images popping into your mind. I'm getting ready to apply to a job Callie found me. I haven't been able to study for the test much, but I'll get started tomorrow. I got a hankering for a type of beer they sell here, but one bottle costs a fortune. Maybe when I get that new job, right? Oh, I gotta hang up though. About to pass through a biometric scanner. But yeah, when I get that job, I'll drink to my old man. Love you, Dad. Talk soon. Hey, Dad. Did Callie tell you what happened? Look, I don't want you to worry. It's not a big deal. I just had some issues with my mod is all. Thing keeps firing off when it shouldn't. It doesn't hurt or anything, though. I just lost object permanence for a few days and kept hearing someone talking even though I was by myself. It was weird. The stuff they talk about doesn't even make sense. A bunch of financial babble, stuff about artifacts. I don't know. But yeah, Callie helped me out in the house. I didn't hurt myself or anything. I'm totally fixed up now. Callie synced me back up. My mod license has 30 days left, and I'm going to pass the job application before that. I just need to hit the monetization stations, then I can pay Callie back. She says the ads won't affect me. I trust her. After all, she is family. Even if she doesn't have any family photos on the walls. She sure acts different now. More like everyone else here than old Callie. Dad? Hey, I don't know how to start this, even if I should. Remember that thing I was telling you about hearing voices? Turns out they were real, and I was hearing stuff I definitely wasn't supposed to be hearing. My mod, it's totally experimental. I didn't read the fine print or anything, but I guess this thing wasn't even supposed to hit the streets. So that time I passed a biometric scanner, it triggered something, and my mod, it tapped into protected council communications. Real top secret stuff, the kind of thing that can get you disappeared if you hear it. I can't stay here, not with all this info knocking around in my head. I mentioned it to Callie, and she got real quiet. I haven't seen her in a few hours. I'm not sure I want to still be here when she gets back. Dad, I got in over my head here. I'll call when it all cools down, all right? I promise.
Finally, some peace and quiet. It's our first night planetside, so I thought I would take some me time, record my thoughts. And whew, do I ever have thoughts? Far too many. We've been working for so long to get to Titan. And now we're still about a week behind schedule. The Corp is frustrated. I can't say I'm faring much better. The planet's surface is absolutely crowded with structures. We needed so much demolition just to land the ship. According to the original schedule, my whole laboratory should have been set up already. But we're heading into the field tomorrow, at least, and I'm ready to finally start some proper research. I should head to bed. If all goes well, I will be reporting back tomorrow, and even if it doesn't go well, I suppose. Whew, what a first day. We collected almost 400 samples for our soil library. That's a record even for me. Everything is already in motion for settlement prep and the first wave of ships, but we still have to do our due diligence and all that. Do I think it's a bit late in the game for atmospheric testing? Well, sure, but better late than never, I suppose. I do hope the Corp won't have to delay things because of us. As long as we keep up this pace, though, we'll make up for lost time. Ooh, on that note, we found quite a few artifacts nearby. There's some data pods among them, too. Or we think they're data pods. A lot of this old tech is difficult to figure out, and half of it breaks when we try to use it. But I believe we may have found some salvageable data among the bunch. We'll have to see if we can make anything of it. I don't have high hopes, but anything is better than nothing. Today, I received the results of the analysis on those artifacts, and, well, I'm baffled, completely mystified. We knew there was a base level of toxicity in the air, and we were prepared to deal with it. But this is just... what happened here? The readings on some of those artifacts, the surviving data on those pods... And there is so much isotope residue in the soil samples we're collecting, too. Something burned here. Something huge. Planet-wide. I mean, these levels cannot be from everyday city emissions. Not even over generations. Whatever it was, it used a catastrophic amount of energy. More than humanity has ever burned in carbon fuels in its entire history. Could this be what led to the disappearance of the old civilization? Or wiped them out, or perhaps caused them to leave? What could it have been? Whatever it was, it changed the course of life here forever. The team has been going over the data. All we have are theories, none any more likely than the last. There's just too much we don't know. My theory, the original civilization moved the moon. Or built a new one, somehow. Whatever happened, it covered Titan in trillions of tons of toxic ash. And this level of damage is not even remotely reversible. There's other hazardous precipitation here, not just the pollution we expected. Every day our soil samples are showing even worse stuff. This place, it's dangerous. More dangerous than I thought. I wouldn't want anyone in my family to be pregnant on Titan. I wouldn't want to drink water here, purified or not. I wouldn't feel safe touching the ground with my bare hands. But my team, the Corp, sent us here to prepare a plan for parents and children to migrate over. And the way the Corp is, even if I turn in negative reports, they won't cancel the settlement plans. I need to think. I need air. I sent the team out without me today. Told them I'm feeling sick. Not entirely a lie, if I'm honest. They have the data, but they're not doing the math. They're thinking about the short term when it's the long term that's the problem. You could live a healthy life on time. Titan if you have access to the best protective gear around. Could being the operative word. But if you don't have top-of-the-line equipment, say you're one of those workers the Corp wants to send in after us, well, then you're screwed. You'll die breathing in this air, slowly and painfully. And because I helped the Corp send you here, I'll be responsible. Well, I burned everything. My notes, my samples, all of my correspondence. Which is pretty funny, actually. I'm just adding more toxic particulate matter to the atmosphere. I burned the soil samples too. It threw even more deadly ash into the air. But it's better than letting the Corp send people here. This planet is poison. Sending people to live on Titan is immoral. They'll sue me, maybe even try to put me in jail, and they'll eventually just send someone to replace me, but I had to do something. I can't stop humanity from coming back to this damn moon, but I had to slow this madness down. I won't be responsible. All I have is my conscience, and Titan won't take that from me.
On, right? Is it? Oh, okay, here we go. Why do I have to record my check-ins anyway? A call should be good. Whatever, dear flippin' diary then. Pesh with the check-in, doctor's orders. I'm on the shuttle to Titan now to meet my new supervisor, and the guy next to me smells damn awful. Guess I'm a proper working woman now, huh? Got myself a little commuting story and everything, heading to my straight and narrow job hauling freight for some big corp. You know, I kind of figured I'd spend the rest of my life in that cell, all for a little bit of tax fraud. It's wild that I'm here doing it by the book. The reps at the foundation seemed legit, but sponsored rehab and job placements for ex-cons seems too good to be true. I guess we'll see. I know the deal about getting your hopes up, but I'll admit it. I want this to turn out right. Hey, yeah, it's me again, Pesh the Mess. This place isn't so bad. All the stories you get told about Titan, I was thinking I'd be walking into, I don't know, mayhem or something. It seems like anywhere else, and cleaner than Mars at any rate, but the suits. I never used to hang around corpo types back home, but you always hear people talk about what they're like. They're a lot worse in person. My supervisor, yeah, won't even look me in the damn eye when he talks to me. They're all like that when they hear about my record. It's like I'm some kind of lab experiment or just some hanger-on. The training's been slow too, almost non-existent. But hey, this is the most I have ever been paid, and it's keeping me out of prison, so I'll keep my mouth shut. A job's a job. Knock knock, it's Pesh o'clock. We still doing this? Alright, you know something? I take it all back. This place sucks. There's something seriously wrong with it. You know, I asked one of the other guys what it is we're hauling, just to make conversation, and he gave me this look. I mean, I know employees have a rep for not talking much, but man. Well, pardon me for asking questions, sir. Thought I'd try to feel like a person instead of an automaton for a few seconds of the day. Sheesh. It's tough to relax around here. I feel like everyone's watching me, waiting for me to slip up. My lunch break is almost over. Gotta scoot. Talk to you later, or something. Hey, it's me. So I screwed up pretty bad today at work. Actually, I've been screwing up a lot because nobody tells me anything. I keep breaking protocols that I didn't even know existed, or I'm filling out manifests incorrectly, or relaying the wrong info to what's-her-face at order desk. Look, I don't care about this gig. I'm fine screwing up a little bit here and there, but today it was a big one. The lid on one of the crates was loose. Yeah, I don't know how, but it was. And I got busted for looking inside when it fell. There wasn't even anything in there, just a bunch of papers, but I got called into the office anyway. and they tore a strip off me. They're writing me up for having my hands in the damn thing, but I know I didn't. I'm sure I didn't. I was just looking. I swear. I was only looking. Hey, it's Pesh. So, there's a news article going around. A few of them, actually. Something about how rehab programs don't work. About how people like me can't be reintegrated properly into civilized society. And that it's wasteful to try. I'm too angry to read it again, but the gist is, I got reported for sticky fingers because of the crate thing. And it's been escalated up. It's going on my record. Apparently there's been others like me, too. Ungrateful charity cases who screwed it all up. Convenient, huh? It's not my fault. But I still feel like a damn failure. We're still doing this thing, right? You know what's weird that I can't stop thinking about? The loading bay, the whole thing with the crates and the lid. I can't shake it, but it was weirdly crowded in there that day. They caught me instantly, and it all happened right in view of the security cameras, too. I'm not saying I was set up, but I'm not saying that either. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's all just noise. I asked my supervisor about it, but he just told me to get lost, and that I was just skirting responsibility. Bunch of other crap, too. Something's off about the whole thing, but what can I even do? No one's on my side. I'm tired. I hate it here. I was wrong before, you know? The way people look at me here, it's not pity or something. It's not even disgust. They were sizing me up, I think, inspecting the meat before they put it into the grinder. Well, I hope they choke on it. Oh, yeah, guess I should say that I'm getting let go. Surprise! The program's funding got cut. Now it's just another pilot social program that quote-unquote failed, and all its funding is going somewhere else. I'm not going back to prison, at least, but from where I'm standing, it doesn't feel all that different. This is my last log since I don't gotta record them anymore. I don't even know where I'm gonna sleep tonight, to tell you the truth. See you when I see you, I guess.
Hey, Zaya, just letting you know I'm on my way. For a minute, I was starting to regret it, but by that point, they pulled the boarding bridge away. When we launched, I knew I'd made the right choice. I'm gonna make you proud, Zaya. I'm gonna get filthy rich on Titan, and then you can come and live in my penthouse. Send me updates, okay? I want to know how Mom and Dad are taking this. Hey, Zaya, just wanted to call and let you know I landed. I thought I'd be able to call up Uncle Toro and go stay with him, but I guess that's not how it works down here. Apparently the powers on Titan bid on ships? Some holding company bought us. By the time I got off the transport, I was already locked into a lease for a habitat pod. I tried to call Uncle Toro, but he's not responding to messages. I'll drop by his place sometime and see if I can catch him there. But hey, I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Zaya, can you please tell Mom and Dad to stop asking whether I found a job? I saw a listing that looked really good. It was an employee position at a factory, but when I got to the hiring office, it was a body mod sarcophagus. It basically replaces your entire nervous system. I booked it out of there, don't worry. A little modding here and there is cool, but this is just... I felt queasy just looking at it. There was a whole line of people waiting to go through that, if you can believe it. I guess it must pay well? Or people here are just that desperate. Well, tell Mom and Dad I'm not going to be doing anything like that. At least not anytime soon. Saya, I dropped by Uncle Toro's place. I met his new wife and his kids, and she seems nice, I guess, but also kind of weird. For some reason, she won't tell me where he actually is. Whenever I ask, she just changes the subject or waves me off. She swears he isn't dead, but I've been there 3 times and I still haven't seen him once, and he won't respond to messages. If he was dead or something, surely she would just tell me, right? Like, People die all the time. I can take it if that's the case. So what's going on? I gotta go, though. Okay, I'll call you again later. Say hi to Mom and Dad for me, okay? I am finally making money, Zaya. It's not amazing, but it's my first step. On Titan, they've got these monetization stations all over the place, and you just sit around and watch ads all day, and they pay you. The ads are wild. They sell lots of really weird stuff here. I mean, the kind of stuff that would make Mom and Dad totally flip out. Anyway, I wanted to ask Uncle Toro for job advice, but I still can't get a hold of him at all. I even stopped by his workplace. Yeah, I guess he's registered as an employee with some corp, but the secretary called security on me. And his wife still won't tell me where he is either, and now I'm too busy with the new job to go hunting for him. It makes me feel like a bad relative, but you know what they say, work hard or die. So I'm working hard. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. I guess being an employee just eats up all his time. Hey, Zaya, I know it's been a while. Remember that ad watching job? Well, they tore down all the monetization stations in my neighborhood, so I had no credits for a while. I got a new job helping with maintenance on those employees. It's hard work. I'm always tired. But it pays. I asked around about Uncle Toro, and someone finally mentioned that the name was familiar. There's records of his time here as an employee, and then nothing. The last thing I found was that he booked a one-way ticket off Titan. I guess he didn't just quit the job, he quit Titan, too. His wife didn't even seem surprised when I brought it up. Just said he wasn't quite the same after, and that he couldn't stand it here anymore. And you know what? I think I get it. This place gets to you. Sinks under your skin. Anyway, tell Mom and Dad hello. Don't mention Uncle Toro, though. Just let him have his peace, wherever he is now, I guess.
It's me, Paz. No, do not look up. Sit still and don't move. Pretend you're just reading. I'm sending you this message via earpiece intercept, direct from a rebel antenna. Yes, I'm still alive. I know the council told you that I died. I made a run for it with Kahlo Armin's personal tablet, and the rebels helped me get out of the city. And Mom, it's worth it. Life out in the ruins is garbage, but I did the right thing. I have no regrets. Everyone working for the council is a fool, Mom. I was one. Dad is one still. The rebels showed me the truth. So don't mourn for me, Mom. You might never see me again, but I can change this moon, and that's all I ever wanted. I love you. Remember that. I'm doing this for you and for everyone on Titan. Mom, this call is untraceable. I just wanted you to know that I'm not dead yet. But I don't know if you would recognize me anymore. The rebels had to dig out my tracking chip. The hair isn't growing back on the right side of my head, but the chip is out, and I'm getting better. I feel better. I don't know what Dad is telling you, but if he's saying that the rebels are all diseased freaks, he's wrong. He's brainwashed. Everyone is brainwashed. We just don't realize it because it's all we know. Dad's been working for the council for 30 years, and he can't see beyond that. No one can save him now, Mom. But I keep thinking, if you could see what it's like out here, how free we all are, I know you would change your mind. Anyway, I have to go now, but I'm thinking about you, and I hope you're still thinking kindly about me. Hey, Mom, just checking in on you again. I want you to know that I'm still alive. Better than alive, I'm thriving. For the first time in my life, I'm around people who make me think. The rebels aren't just about fighting like everyone says. We all want the same thing, but we all have different ideas about how to get it. We have these incredible debates. Back at home, I'd never be someone important. I'd die boring and helpless. Probably fetching documents and pouring coffee for complete scumbags. But out here, I'm as important as I want to be. It's hard out here, but I think you could handle it. Seriously, there are plenty of older people with the rebels. There's lots of work anyone could do. We need nurses, people to run the food vats. Look, I don't want to say too much. I just hope you might change your mind about the rebels someday. And if you do, you're always welcome here. It's Paz. Hold still, don't react. They're probably watching you. Don't tell anyone I called you. Not the council, and not the rebels either. I don't exactly have permission to make this call. You need to leave the district immediately. Don't look scared. Don't take anyone with you. Just go. Dad will be fine. And don't tell anyone, even after you're settled. I could end up dead if you tell someone, Mom. Life with the rebels, I love it. I really do, but some things are hard. Some things are... there are things I gotta do to stay sane. I gotta protect you. I am protecting you. Just get out now, and don't look back. Please. Mom, we received some valuable intel from an anonymous source. It saved a squad from getting their cover blown. Was it you? Did you? No, don't answer that. Not over the line. But that information, some really good people are alive because of it, Mom. They got to make it home to their families. I miss you every day. I wish you were here. But I know you weren't strong enough to live this life. You still love your comfort too much. I understand, even if I don't like it. You know the council doesn't just kill with guns. They kill with apathy, too. They kill with neglect by not caring. Nothing's ever gonna change if we stay comfortable. Peace is not an option. Not anymore. We have to... I have to keep fighting. Be well, Mom. I love you, and I'll fight for you. If it was you who gave the intel, thank you. I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of all of us.